Ivana Lizette Ortiz, who was recently tried to assassinate Rihanna.
What? Why? A woman? Look at her bail. $10 million. You're never getting out. So apparently somebody shot at Rihanna. What the heck is going on here?
All right, ladies and gents. So as of today, at the time of this recording, authorities have finally identified a person.
Yo, how you gonna shoot at the queen Rihanna? How you gonna shoot at this beautiful woman right here? If that was me, I would have guarded Rihanna with my life. I would have jumped in the way. Ah! I would have let them shoot me. Bah, 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 bah. I would have jumped in front of every bullet. Matter of fact, if Rihanna's watching me, I'm catching the bullet like this in slow motion. I'm looking at it and I'm throwing that shit back. How dare you shoot at Rihanna, bro? Are you crazy?
Ivana Lizette Ortiz, who was recently tried to assassinate Rihanna.
What? Why? A woman? What did Rihanna do to make you this mad?
She recently tried to assassinate the famous
Look at her bail. $10 million. You're never getting out. You don't need to know the reason. There's no valid reason to know what the hell is going on here.
pop star Rihanna by using an AR-styled gun.
You notice how it wasn't a man. A man would never fix himself to shoot at the queen.
You can see identified here. It's not the actual gun, but they do describe it as an AR-15 styled rifle. As you can see here in this image I'm showing on screen right now.
God dang, she tried to get her out of there.
4, 5, 6, around 6 bullets, I believe. And in the bottom right corner of the screen, you can see her house right here. So she's now been arrested. Her name is Ivana Ortiz. And people on Twitter managed to actually find her Facebook.
Praying Woman's Journal. You remember how we watched that Mr. Beast video the other day and that woman lied on the Bible? I told you that religious does not mean nothing to me, bro.
Ivana Ortiz here. We're going to be taking a look at that very soon.
What could Rihanna have possibly have done to this woman? Speech language pathologist. Why would you crash out?
Well, as her LinkedIn says, she's a speech language pathologist out of Orlando, Florida. And having a stand for justice in her bio is crazy, considering what she just did. But since TMZ seems to be the only one breaking in this news, as they seem to be first to every news story on the planet, we only have a little bit of small details here.
Hey, who's gonna bail her out?
According to TMZ, authorities have released the name of the female suspect accused of firing gunshots in Rihanna's home on Sunday. According to law enforcement sources, the suspect has been identified as 35-year-old Ivana Lizette Ortiz. Ortiz was booked for attempted murder with bail set at 10.2. Basically, $10 million. The specific number is $10 million, $225,000. So basically, if she wanted to make bond, she would have to come up with over $1 million. She's essentially cooked. And they say she remains in custody. And that
who just on hand has $10 million for bail? They said, you tried to shoot at the queen? We're giving her life.
is literally all the info TMZ has in any other news publication, officially. But you know me, I always like to dig a little deeper if I can. Pause.
Why would you even go to Rihanna's house? How did Rihanna's security not get this woman out of here? Rihanna is a billionaire. You don't think she would have had like 24/7 security? Well, now she's most definitely going to have it. Are you there? Because I was waiting for your AIDS 5-head self to say something to me directly instead of sneaking around like you talking to me where I'm not at. Is this woman schizophrenic?
Online, of course, internet sleuths have come out with some screenshots basically exposing her. Apparently, she had an obsession with Rihanna for whatever reason. Here, as we can see, pulled from her Facebook, directed at Rihanna on the 23rd, I believe, saying, "Add bad gal Riri. Are you there? Question mark. Because I was waiting for your AIDS 5-head self to say something to me directly instead of sneaking around like you talking to me.
This woman is crazy.
I'm not at. So clearly she has some imaginary beef.
Do you think Rihanna would beef with your ugly ass? You're 35. What are you doing?
Rihanna. She also followed up by saying
Killing It season.
And this was only what, a week and a half ago. So this was only like
so she was really trying to kill it
weeks ago on the 23rd of February, I think. Mind you, it does appear that this lady is crazy. She does have priors, as you can see her old mugshots.
So she's been doing this. You know, it's somebody that could have said, I could change her. I could change her.
1, 2.
Why did she low-key have a little bit of a glow up though? I'm not gonna lie, she used to be chopped. Now she look kind of decent.
3. She's been arrested multiple times.
Right.
She's not mentally sane at all. She also posted last year, Christmas, December 20th. So it was like 3 months ago. She said, I just restricted that stupid Kim Kardashian, meaning she blocked her on Instagram or something. She also said, I'm already through with Rihanna. Your turn hiding, bitch. Stop begging for your look. So she's beefing with celebrities who don't even know that she's alive. They don't even know.
These women are just like living their life, getting money. Why is she beefing with the billionaire bad? Like, what the hell?
She exists. And I tell you guys about these parasocial relationships that
this is not even parasocial. This past the threshold. This is like schizophrenic, bro.
Well, and viewers have
Like this woman needs to be administered into a mental hospital.
celebrities sometimes.
And now that I'm thinking about it, why did nobody say nothing? Like, was there not anybody around this woman who was like, yo, bitch, you a little bit crazy. Like, you need to go get a checkup. You ever thought about therapy? She probably has a whole timeline that's not even real about events that never even happened that she's judging these women on. We need her to be locked up and we need her to be medicated ASAP.
To a point to where they actually crash out.
ASAP.
Now, as for her Facebook page here, as we can see, here's a video that I'm gonna play for you guys. I've not seen it yet.
She kind of looks a little bit like Ice Spice's mom, just a little bit.
This is gonna be the first time I'm watching it with you guys that she's posted to her Facebook. The last one was on February 27th.
Do you get out on a sunny afternoon? Girl, do you trying to sound like your health and wellness and you're all about your mental was crazy?
At 11:44 p.m. at night. Let's take a look.
Look at my legs. Look at my legs.
We can't see your legs.
You can't f with me, Cardi B. You're supposedly busy right
What? Oh my God, this woman is beefing with Rihanna, Kim Kardashian, Cardi B. Goddamn, who's you gonna beef with next? Hillary Clinton? Who do you not have beef with in the industry, bro? You notice how she's like beefing with women that are way more successful than her. What are you talking about?
Oh, so
now. You're
she's
supposedly busy right now.
beefing with Cardi B too. She brought up what? Kim? Rihanna?
But you know who has the cutest outfit tonight? You know who's the
You're
cutest?
just wearing a nude bodysuit. Stop it. That shit's like $15. Ladies, I'm clocking that tea. Y'all be having nice outfits, but them shit do not be expensive. I'm jealous. As a man, I'm extremely jealous.
Tonight? I am.
Someone in the comment section said, "Oh, so you're like genuinely mentally unwell." Got it. So she might get off with some insane plea.
Oh, no, she's not getting off. She's getting medicated.
They call it the insanity plea or defense. If she manages
Yo,
to
what's
get
good,
a clinical
Nisi?
diagnosis from a doctor, she just might be free in a year or so. If
I don't think she would be free, bro. And if she is, she's gonna be a vegetable. She's gonna be in loopy land. She's gonna be a zombie. She's not gonna be able to do anything.
goes to prison or correction, if she goes to the facility for the mentally unwell.
Yeah, send her to the ward, bro.
And as for that video captioned "Killing It Season," I'm gonna play this video for you guys right here. There is music playing.
And
so
she
I'm gonna-
got kids. You just messed up your whole family's life. I hope these kids have a father.
Here's that video. Possibly directed at Rihanna. I'm telling you, these parasocial people, they use music to sneak diss people who aren't even beefing with them.
Yeah, Rihanna just totally doesn't want to see you win. Rihanna, Kim, and Cardi B, they're all just like putting hits in behind the scenes to stop you from being you, girl.
As you can see, she also has a daughter in the back, so
And she's waving in the camera.
A crazy mother like this, parasocially obsessed with celebrities who don't even know that she exists. And these people, guys, we all know.
Notice
they've
her man is nowhere to be found. He got some crazy coochie and then dip. Gone without a trace.
been around for years. I've just never actually seen one actually pull up to someone's house like a huge celebrity with an AK-40, whatever, AR-15, an AR.
Bitch, she was out here talking that and I'm here. What about it? What are you gonna say now? Goof, 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 goof.
gun and actually let that fa like, do you, bro? Now this was on the outside perimeter of her home, so it's not like, or at least I don't believe in.
I think she shot a wall. I didn't even think she could even. Yeah, she probably shot the front gate. This looks like a wall. She couldn't even get in.
Made it through. I guess it would depend on the caliber of the
No, she's not an officer.
bullets and whether they're armor piercing or not. But I'm pretty sure these. I don't know. I have no proof. I'm only.
Wait,
speculating.
was this in LA? So did this woman catch a flight from Florida to? No, she had to. This probably had to be like a secondary house or something. Maybe she like drove to Miami or something. Rich people be having homes everywhere.
I don't believe these bullets would have pierced that wall. But who knows? This is still a developing story. But it's just crazy, man. But how parasocial do you have to be to actually pull up?
Are you there? Because I was waiting for you, AIDS 5-head self. That's literally how she just keeps using that. To say something to me directly instead of sneaking around like you talking to me where I'm not at.
To Rihanna's house because you have some imaginary beef.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This bitch is crazy, but she definitely is putting it together well, though.
and other celebrities. You're mad at Rihanna for whatever reason.
It's not hard to find where celebrities live. I think their addresses are actually public. People post about their homes all the time.
You decide to let 5 bullets off at her wall, and now your bail is sitting at $10 million. You know, knowing
Dumbass.
you have a whole family. possibly a husband. Oh, and it just goes to show you that there are crazy people with professional careers. She's a speech language pathologist, yet somehow, some way, her employers couldn't see that she was crazy. Are there no mental health, wellness?
I mean, some people are good at masking. You never know, bro.
Background checks or something like that? I'm just highly confused as to how she can get a job as a speech language pathologist when she is clearly...
I mean, she looks good right here.
Dealing with severe mental health issues herself. She said on her Facebook page,
nah, real
I already
shit.
sent out the PSA to the haters that I was back on my bully and not to hate. Yet
What? I already sent a PSA out to the haters that I was back on my bully? Come on, bro.
They are hating on me, wanting a reaction from me, not getting one and submit it to me. Jealousy, hashtag it's whatever.
She got money though. She's in a Tesla? It sounds like she didn't have anybody to tell her that she's crazy, or maybe she wasn't trying to hear it, or maybe people just tried to get away from her. I don't know. You're weird as fuck for that. Deranged psycho. That's why your got locked up now. Mommy. Why are you typing mommy, bro? It's always gonna be somebody to simp. And now you're gonna spend the rest of your life in jail. Oh my God, bro.
You're weird AF for that. Deranged psycho. That's why you're...
Her kids are probably going to be with somebody in her family, maybe the father or some, but that's just genuinely sad. Like, you realize, like, this is gonna be, the kids of this generation, bro, they be tapped the in, bro. The moment that she went to school, people probably already seen it on the news. They're probably getting bullied off of it. You never know. This generation is different, bro. Imagine having to say that, like, yeah, my mom was like crazy and now she's like in jail, and nobody's kid should have to deal with this, bro.
Locked up now. Mommy.
She might be a psychopath. Oh, she might? I guess I would have never known, gang. It's not like the signs were right on that wall when she shot that AR-15.
Calm down, bro. Genuinely, this woman is mentally unwell. She needs to be kept locked up. Rihanna has 3 small kids, and this could have ended badly.
Yeah, she could have ended up killing one of them.
She needs to move. Too many psychos out here. You disgusting freak. Prepare to live the rest of your life in prison. Well, again, considering that she appears to be crazy. Like, genuinely, she might be free very soon. Someone said schizophrenia for sure with this screenshot here, saying, thinking a celebrity knows you, is in love with you, or is sending you a secret message is a recognized symptom of psychosis and schizophrenia.
You see how I said schizophrenia? I said that right in the beginning.
Schizophrenia, often categorized as a delusion. These beliefs are firmly held despite evidence to the contrary and can lead to dangerous or disruptive behaviors. And you know what we used to do for people like this 40, 50
Yeah,
years?
you know what you do? You throw them straight in the psych ward and you just start pumping them with medicines and you put them in a fucking straight jacket. You ever play Batman Arkham Asylum and you just push them in the fucking wheelbarrow when they're standing up straight? And they, Rihanna, I'm gonna get you, you ugly. I'm gonna get you. And you just looking at them like, what the am I doing here? You're like, yo, what the am I doing here, bro?
Years ago, we used to have mental health facilities all over the country as known as asylums. For some reason, they've been shut down by the government by and large, and they have not been restructured to the point to where we have plenty of mentally unwell, schizophrenic, crazy people roaming amongst us in every major city, like a New York City or an LA, a Chicago or Atlanta, and for some reason these politicians aren't doing anything about it because it would, I guess, upset their voter base. But then when you have people like this running around, not getting treated or on the proper meds, then you end up having people like burnt on trains, set on...
I mean, these situations don't happen that often though, right? At least I hope not. You never know people's intentions or whatever the fuck they got going on. That is true, but these don't happen all the time now.
Fire, stabbed, pushed on train
tracks,
shot at by crazy people who can get a hold of weapons. All these school shootings, they're committed by crazy people who should be in mental health facilities until they get better. And when they get out, they should have an officer watching them or people on shift checking in on them. For some reason, I don't know why America is not tackling this obvious issue that needs to be solved. I also see the screenshot here. Honestly, I'll just say this. This is just a wider symptom that is finally, I guess, reached someone important enough for it to make national news. But I mean, let's be honest here. Crazy people are victimizing people all over this country, especially in big cities. And, you know, the politicians and the people there who vote in those politicians and the sheriffs and the DAs and the attorneys and the judges.
So we need just healthcare. We need free healthcare.
And if they do capture these people, they just let them back out onto the streets. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, like, they be letting them out over and over and over and over again, bro.
It had to get to this situation, right? And I'm sure she probably has been identified with schizophrenia or mental health delusions or whatever. I'm sure that has been identified in the past, but for some reason the system is so lax or doesn't have enough control or power to, as it is right now, to house these people, and we need to fix that. But
I'm surprised she didn't have like security, because normally these celebrities have like 24/7 security. They work around the perimeter of the home. They don't let nobody in. If somebody would have shot, normally, you know, there's a team of people that are there to shoot back.
thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this? Yeah, crazy.
It's a bit crazy. That's what I think about this shit. Bro, Rihanna hasn't dropped an album in like what, 10 years, right? Anti, that was like 2016. This woman is out the way. She's dropping her Fenty products, getting money. She's with ASAP Rocky. This is like insanity. Leave this woman alone, man.